Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I actually got this from another one of my friends, Colin. His link will be in the description. If it's a court case and it's on my channel, more than likely it's some sort of sovereign citizen or offshoot sovereign citizen. This one's no different. 3 seconds into the video, you're going to be able to pinpoint exactly who the sovereign citizen is. It's Ronald Hargrove. It's the guy in the bottom who looks just pissed at the world for no reason. It is a suspended license case, so right up a sovereign citizen's alley. And according to Colin, this judge is semi-newish, and because the world is the world, new judge meets sovereign citizen. Enjoy the video.
All right. Ronald Hargrove, file 24-43189-ST. I see you, Mr. Hargrove, on Zoom. You represented by counsel, Mr. Hargrove?
I represent Mr. Hargrove, Judge.
All right, thank you.
What we're going to ask the court to do is accept plea to count one with the second offense dismissed.
Mr. Fortier, is that an accurate statement of the agreement?
I don't know yet, Your Honor. I can't find the case for some reason.
All right, I'll give you a second.
Mr. Gilo, did Miss Brooker email you that offer?
Yes, on the 9th.
Okay. Then yeah, Judge, that would be what we're gonna do then.
All right. Mr. Hargrove, you've heard the attorneys talk that there is an agreement being offered to you that if you plead guilty to the first offense of operating with your license suspended, the notice for second offense, which enhances the penalty, would be dismissed. Is that what you want to do?
All right, guys, so the question of the video's gonna sneak up on us a bit earlier than usual. Do you think Mr. Hargrove is going to take this sweetheart of a plea deal? I say no, because sovereign citizens can't seem to get out of their own way. So not only is he being charged with having a suspended license, he's getting the kicker of having it for the second time, because sovereign citizen, of course not. He's going to abandon what his lawyer wants, abandon what the prosecutor's offering, and he's going to start doing what every sovereign citizen does and say, Judge, I have some questions.
You're on mute now, Mr. Hargrove. You're going to have to take your, there you go. Is that what you want to do today? I'm sorry.
I just had a few questions.
Well, you're going to need to talk to your attorney about those questions. Do you need some time to do that?
He can't answer them for me.
All right. Well, then what are your questions? Let me see if I can answer them for you.
Okay, well, I don't understand how you can be the trustee of my SovCit KV account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and not have my best interest.
I'm sorry. What? I don't understand what your question is.
How can you be the trustee of the SovCit KV account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and not have my best interest?
What is that account that you're referring to?
Oh, God. The SovCit KV
Yes, he
account
is, but
that everybody,
Go ahead.
most people have, and you're the trustee. Just like the Secretary of State is trustee of it. You are my trustee, aren't you?
not that I'm aware of.
Oh,
Why would I be your trustee? Mr. Gila, do you have some additional information that I'm not picking up on?
No, Judge.
it's just something that I believe in, and I've seen evidence of, and
What leads you, Mr. Hargrove? What leads you to believe that I'm your trustee?
because of a former case I've seen.
So we might have to say it for the sovereign citizens in the way back that haven't, gone through this yet. A judge, a prosecutor, is not a trustee to anything in your life. And the fact that you keep bringing it up in court makes it seem like you got something wrong with your brain.
A former case. What former case are you referring to?
In Roscom, and a friend of mine asked the judge that, and he couldn't answer him. So,
That's
yeah.
probably because it's not factually true. What
Well,
what information do you have that leads you to believe that I'm a trustee for you?
in that case, the judge quit 6 months into his new term because he was dishonored, and the sheriff. So,
Mr. Hargrove, the question was not about a Roscommon County case. It was about this particular case. You've alleged that I'm your trustee. I'm asking what information or proof that you have that that is true.
so you're just denying it?
I don't know of any information that it makes it true.
Okay. If it was a
What information do you have?
if it
I'm
was
sorry,
a
Mr. Hargrove, go
misdemeanor,
ahead.
if it was a misdemeanor, would it be true?
No. Misdemeanors and trusts have nothing to do with each other.
Okay,
There
well,
has to be some court order for me to be a trustee for you. For anybody to be a trustee, there has to be a court order. Do you have such a court order?
no. I just believe that you are my trustee of the Sesta KB account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and that's.
Could you speak a little more clearly and tell me what that account is?
I'm not sure. I just believe that you are my trustee, and if you deny it, then you deny it. Okay, we'll move on from there. I guess. And another thing is, I paid $1,000 for a reinstatement fee, but you guys keep saying I don't have a license. And where did my $1,000 go? I don't understand this.
So this honestly reminds me of every sovereign citizen I've ever covered and every frauditor I've ever covered. No matter what the facts, evidence, and law says, they're going to say no because of my precious little feelings. The judge just wants evidence. That's all court is about, is evidence. Things you can prove. If this guy was a trustee for Mr. Hargrove, there would be evidence. There would be a paper trail. But there's not. Same thing with his, I gave you guys $1,000 for a reinstatement fee. If this was true, I'm pretty sure it would be pretty, easy to find some evidence, a bank statement saying $1,000 going towards this, something of that nature, a receipt. But alas, Mr. Hargrove has nothing but I believes and my feelings.
Who did you pay $1,000 to, Mr. Hargrove?
The Secretary of State or the
Then you
state
need
of
to ask the Secretary of State.
Well, I believe I have my license, and they just there's a screw up somewhere.
Then you need to contact the Secretary of State, but I'm not connected to the Secretary of State. I'm the court system. I work in the court system. I don't work for the Secretary of State, so I can't tell them what to do. If you believe that you paid the money and you should have a license, you need to contact the Secretary of State.
Okay. Well, knowing that I think I had a license at the time, doesn't that change things?
It would change things only if it were true, and I don't know that it's true. Just because you believe it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hargrove, your attorney has told me, and the prosecutor has agreed, that there is an offer on the table for you to plead guilty to operating with license suspended in exchange for dismissal of the second offense notice, which makes this a much more serious charge.
Okay.
Do you want to accept that today, or do you want to have some additional time to speak with your attorney?
No, they don't have nothing to say to me. Their best interest is of the court. So I'll take that, and I would hope to get the same fine everybody else did today. Thank you very much.
Well, I can't guarantee that because you're in a different circumstance than everybody else.
Well, I'm pleading guilty to the same offense they just pled guilty to.
But your background is not the same as theirs.
You know what? I'll plead insanity.
All right, Mr. Gilo, I'm going to adjourn today's hearing. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hargrove. He is bringing up some things that may have some impact on his ability to take a plea today. So we're simply going to adjourn this for 14 days or so and move the case that way. Mr. Hargrove, I want you to speak with your lawyer. He does have your best interest at heart, and he needs to understand your concerns so that he can properly bring them before the court. All right, that'll be all for today.
Finally, a sovereign citizen that gets it. He pled insanity. I don't think 14 days is enough to get his shit together. After hearing all of that with the I believe, I think, I believe, Oh, well, do you have evidence? No, just my beliefs and thoughts. Competency evaluation. Always a competency evaluation. Also, if you were listening close enough at the beginning, it seems as if there was somebody in the background feeding him this information. And even about halfway through, they're like, I'm out. This judge just passed my script. I got nothing. And he just was like a fish out of water. It was great to watch. I believe Colin said he's going to keep track of this. If Colin puts out another video, you might get another video about Mr. Hargrove because he's an idiot. He's a good kind of idiot, the insane kind of idiot that I know you guys enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.